Welcome back to Blind Man Morris, and today it's all about the bling. And the bling on the front of your Morris Minor, he finds it and points to it. There you go. So it's all about the bonnet badges. So we were hoping to do, let's have a look at the bonnet badges on all our Morrises, because we got them from 1954 through the 60s right up to 1971. And we were hoping to show you the variation in bonnet badges, but they're all the same. So instead, we're going to go on about the history, and because this is a very, very visual thing, and I can't see colours and stuff now, so I'm going to hand over to my good lady wife, and she's going to go all on about.
Can you chip in though?
You want me to chip in? All right, I'll chip in. Go for it.
So next time you see a badge on a Morris Minor, think about not just the fact it's just a badge on the front of a Morris Minor, but it's a piece of history. So this here is the shield, and it's the shield that is part of the coat of arms of Oxford, because of course William Morris, he was actually born in Worcester, but he moved to Oxford when he was 3. He was an apprentice in a bicycle repair shop, and when he was 16 he asked his employer for a pay rise, and a very noisy cat behind me. He asked his employer for a pay rise, and the story goes that his employer said no. So he then opened up a bicycle repair business in his parents' shed. And then he went on to open up a bicycle repair business in Cowley Road. That went on to motorcycles, and then, of course, on to cars. He became the largest employer in Oxford, and he became one of the largest car producers in the UK in the 1920s. So this is a homage to Oxford, where it all came from, really. So on this badge here, you've got an ox crossing a ford, and that comes from Anglo-Saxon times, because the river that runs through Oxford is called the Isis, but it's actually part of the River Thames, coming from London. And there is a low point in the river at the point where Oxford is, and before it became Oxford, it was a low point where people could cross the river, and it became a place of trade. And because it was a place of trade, it built. And it was called in Anglo-Saxon times Oxenoforda. Yeah, exactly. So where the oxen can cross the ford. So that's where the name came from, and that's where the badge came from as well. If you were to go to Oxford, you would actually see the logo and the coat of arms. You'd see it on the Oxford County Council stationery. You'd also see it, I believe, on the clock tower, and apparently even on the bins. So there you go. So next time you see a Morris Minor badge, think about William Morris and think about Oxford and where it all came from.
Well, you haven't mentioned the variation though, because there is variations between the very early badges, which didn't have the wings.
That is true. There is a little bit of variation. We don't have it. We did look through ours, but they're all the same. There is also a little bit of variation with this. Now, this is the bonnet pull here.
Yeah.
It's not on the MM, as far as I know.
No, it's a chrome strip.
And on some later Morrises, it was removed because if they were in Europe, there were some European areas where it was felt to be unsafe. So these were removed in some cases. So occasionally you see Morrises without them.
I think it was in Scandinavia.
Was it?
Scandinavia? I think it was Sweden.
There you
go.
It's
a chrome strip, chrome flash up the top here, rather than this disemboweling handle, which was great for pedestrians. So next time you're running somebody over in town, just remember you've got to hit him with this, and that's what does the damage. So yeah.
Yeah. So there you go, a shield, which is a visual pun on a meaning. So ox over a ford, and Oxford. William Morris.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I'm bored. Let's go and have a cup of tea.